Arizona Griper, cool style, whatever. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's feeling well. Hope everybody's doing okay. Me, uh, I'm doing half-ass decent. I mean, I guess. I mean, the garbage and the bullshit going on YouTube, it just boils my brain cells. What's up, Diz? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Well, like I said, it just boils my brain cells. The amount of garbage and the amount of bullshit. Thank you, Diz. And the amount of just retarded lengths people go to just make other people just completely miserable is just it's just I I can't even explain it. My morning's going pretty good so far, so good. Thank you for the like, by the way. Appreciate it. But anyway, this stuff just it boils my brain cells. It really does. It just leaves me just scratching my head, wondering why, 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 why. I've heard a little bit of crap, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I've got a little bit of a question, but I'm gonna set myself up so that my voice can be heard correctly. So just give me a minute while I set up. Okay, can everybody hear? Okay, can everybody hear me correctly? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody kind of understand as to what I'm saying? All right, cool, man. I'm gonna put my earphones on, so hopefully it won't clash with this one. Okay, let me make sure my Bluetooth is on, and it is. Sorry about fuck. There we go. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, Diz? In both sections, I hope. Because if you can, I can continue. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, I have a few questions. Nelson Green, um, you apparently, from what I've heard and I've seen, why did you, I don't know if this is true or not, but did you or did you not take Gamer's picture and post it up on your TikTok? And if so, why? Why'd you do that? I don't recollect Gamer ever doing that to you, as far as I know. So I just like to know why, you know. It's not my business, but still, it's like there are holes and little things I'd like to know. And also, here's another thing, Nelson. You know, out of all the things you could have done to somebody to get back at them, you know, why the hell do you have to porn bomb him on his own stream? I mean, why'd you do that for? I mean, that's kind of silly. And according to Gamer, he apologized when you guys, made your apology and made up and all that. Gamer took down every single thing that you did that he had about you. And, I just want to know, what the deal is. Why you're all of a sudden, putting him on your TikTok now for some reason. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know the history between you two, but, it would be interesting to hear your side of the story as well. What's going on with you? What? Why did you do it? Is there any particular reason, or you just did it just to do it? I don't know. Like I said, and it could be old news. Could be old news. It could be expired. I mean, I don't know. But I was watching. Stewie's streams, and he was presenting that, and I'm wondering what the fuck, what's going on with that. Just curious, nothing big, because I don't know whether you did do that or whether you didn't do that. I don't know, but at the same time, Nelson, that's completely and utterly wrong to do to somebody, right? Even though people, yes, they did that to you, but that doesn't give you the right to do that to Gamer, when I don't think Gamer ever did that to you, did he? I mean, did he or didn't he, or what's the dealio with that? And I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to pick on you or rag on you. They're all outside. She's probably underneath the bed. But I'm not doing it to pick on you or to fight clarity. Anybody, and I still have yet to know what the fuck does that word mean. Placate. What does that mean? That's a fucking weird word. I'm scratching my brain, wondering what the fuck that is. What, like ass kissing? No, I don't kiss nobody's ass. I don't. I try and speak my opinion in the most subtle way as I possibly can without hurting people's feelings or getting people angry. What? You are. I was cutting in and out. Sorry, I was outside for a little bit. But like I said, man, I try and speak my opinion as subtle as possible. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to cause anybody stress. And I don't want to upset anybody. In fact, as I said before, and I'll say it again, if any of my videos or streams are upsetting or unnerving or whatever, or even slightly out of context, please let me know, and I'll either private it or just take it down. Because, it's not my intention. On here, I just speak my opinion and that's it. And I do apologize ahead of time, if I upset people or if I get people pissed at me. Because once again, it's not my intention. It's not my reason. It's not my thing. And I apologize in advance. Because I know, here's what it is. I know when I talk, when I speak, people are like, why is this guy talking? Why is this guy speaking when he has no right to speak? He has no right to talk. He has no right to have any voice at all on anything. Because, I'm I guess, retarded. There you go. And, so therefore, people just don't think I have the right to speak because of that. And it's like, well, if something's going on, don't you think I have the right to say a little something about it? Or should I just keep quiet and just not say a word? I mean, is that right? I mean, I don't know how this thing works. I don't know. It's like everybody else has the freedom to an opinion, the freedom to talk, except me. I'm supposed to sit here day in, day out, day in, day out, and just not say a word, not say anything, not speak my opinion, don't do nothing. And I just don't know why. Why is it that everybody else has the right to talk, has the right to speak on things, but I don't? It's like the minute I do it, people get mad. And everybody else, when they do it, nobody says a word. Nobody does anything. I just don't get it. But then again, I guess, thank you, Diz, I appreciate it. But I just don't quite understand, the way these politic things go. It's like everybody else has the right to an opinion, the right to speak, but When I do it, it's not right and it's all wrong. But it's okay for them to do it. They speak their opinions on everything that I do and say on here, but I can't speak my own. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's true, Diz. That is true, man. But it's just that, it feels like it's like YouTube politics type thing. It's like, well, I don't have any say so in I don't have any say so in the opinions and thoughts because I'm not included. I'm just a you know, just a person. And so therefore my opinion and my thoughts don't matter. But everybody else's does. That's that's basically how I feel about it. And you know, and I know it's not true, but still, it's how I feel about it sometimes, man. And I know I get hard on myself. I do. But it happens religiously almost every fucking time, dude. It's like everybody else can say what they want and it's okay. But the minute I open my mouth and say, or even cut a loud fart wrong, people are there to saying that I did it wrong. That's that's what I don't get. That's what I don't understand. But then again, I can because you see the reason why they tell me to, shut up like that is because I think they're inadvertently protecting me, saying they just don't want to get me to get hurt. And I get it. And also, it's because they expect more out of me than that. They expect me to be better than that. I don't need to talk about other people to prove a point. I don't need to discuss about people to express how I feel. I can just talk about general stuff like my day and everything, you know? I don't have to do this. Yeah. Thank you, Diz. I really appreciate that. You know what, Diz just typed. He said, "Don't worry about what other people think about you. You know deep in your heart, you know what you're worth." That's a very, very astute statement. That's wow. That's deep. That's a very, very deep statement. Thank you, Diz, for telling me that. That actually made my day for real, man. I mean, that was exactly what I needed to hear, man. And you know what? You're right. You're right. I don't need none of this. I don't need to be doing all this. I could just be just happy as a clam to be just who I am. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just had a few questions, that's all. You know, and it could be, ¿y la aspiradora? Oh, there it is. But, you know, like I said, I just had a few questions, you know. You know, I was just wondering that if all this stuff was true, then why did it happen the way it did? And could it have happened a different way? You know, it's just, I just get curious, you know. I just had a few questions. And I know they'll probably never get answered, but that's okay, you know. I don't mind. You know, it is what it is, dude. I don't mind anything at all, really. You know, I did pretty good today, this morning. Got up this morning. That's a start. Hang on a second. The whipping tooth. What are you doing, whipping tooth? I'm getting out of here. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, my dog is, one of my dogs is shedding. Yeah, thank you, Diz. But anyway, one of my dogs is shedding. And so she's dumping hair like all over the place. So, yeah. So I've been trying to keep up with it and kind of clean it up a little bit. I got to give her a good brush if she'll fucking let me one day. She just doesn't like it when I brush her now. When I had Serenity didn't mind me brushing her at all. But Aurora's a little different. You know, she's kind of a horse of a different color, you know. She's just a little bit different. So that's the reason behind all that, you know. So it is what it is, dude. So now I got to crawl underneath the bed. God damn it. This is going to be fun. Get to crawl underneath the bed and vacuum it underneath. So, yep. I just hope I can get my fat ass out of there. I hope so. We'll see. You guys may not be witnessing it, but you guys are going to listen to it. So, here we go. Okay, guys, I'm going underneath now. Oh, shit. Bit of a tight space out here. But I'm getting her done pretty good. I mean, I guess. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. I can actually fit underneath my bed. This is fucking nuts. I could literally fit my whole entire body underneath my bed, which is fucking crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try and scoop my fat ass out of here. Hope I don't get stuck. Damn it. Just hang on, guys. Fucking A. Jesus fucking Christ. What a fucking trip that was. God damn. Fuck. That was a hell of a trip. A hell of a trip. Shit. Oh boy. Took a trip right underneath the bed, man. That was something. That was something. I'm just going to show you guys a quick little thing of what I had to deal with. I'll show you even. Just hang on a second. I had to literally fit okay. But I had to literally fit my fat ass underneath this bed right here. That sucked. That really. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Diz. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know, man. For real. But anyway, what a wild trip that was. But anyway, like I said, that was just curiosity getting the best of me. But now, now that I've talked about it, now that I've said a few things about it, I'm just going to say fuck it and just let it go. Not my business, not my problem. So, yeah. So anyway, just life rolls and we all got to move on. So hang on for just 1 minute while I run the vacuum through the hallway here real quick. And there we go. Well, I'll tell you what. This old vacuum has, done a pretty fine job. Very nice. Very nice job. I don't know what I'm going to be cooking for breakfast this morning because I haven't really quite thought it out yet. But hopefully we'll have a little something. So, move Pressure. Pressure always gets pissed when I tell him to move, but no, it is what it is. So, yo los piré abajo de la cama y de la vuelta del cuarto. No los piré del baño, se me olvidó. My wife, I'll tell you. Eggs, toast, and coffee sounds good, yeah. You already know, huh, Diz? Yeah. Diz already knows. Oh, shit. It's what I do just about. I'll tell you what. I did a little bit of redneck ingenuity. I put a little bit of canola oil on the side of this. And look. Runs a lot better. Didn't need much. Just a little bit. But it runs a heck of a lot better now. It doesn't go, So, yeah. So it does run a lot better. Here, Roy, you want in? See? Just took a couple of days, that's all. But, yeah. So, anyway. Ooh, that sounds good, Diz. God damn. That does sound good. Anyway, guys, I'm about to head out. I'm going to cut this thing short. I'm just going to go live on my other channel. So you guys take care. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye.